Hello, all of you beautiful gamers from around the world. Thank you for being here, and thank you for watching my stream. I just finished with my smoke break, smoked a little marijuana, and I also finished loading up another magazine with my 5.56 NATO ammo for my AR-15. I just did a count, and I suppose after I finished counting my weapons, I realized that I'm becoming one of those people down in South. I live in the state of Texas. I'm one of those people that raise the guns per population rate, I guess you could say. I don't know. I have 5 guns. I'm 29 years old, and I have 5 guns. 1 pistol, 1 shotgun, and 3 long-range rifles, including the AR-15, which I consider more of a medium-range carbine. But yeah, man, I live in Texas, where we have the most guns in the United States, period. We have, well, this was a 2017, and here we are 5 minutes later. It was a study from 5 years ago. Said that we had just under 600,000 weapons among the civilian population in the state of Texas. So I think that's pretty cool. I think that's kind of nice. But considering our huge population, we don't have the highest weapons per population rate in the state. I don't know who has that, but yeah, I like to be ready. You never know who's going to come to your house. It's a crazy world. Oh yeah, we just got raided and they realized the mistakes they made. Well, the ones that got away. The ones that died, they're just dead. But yeah, I was looking at my YouTube stats, and apparently, as an American, I can't say that my target market is Americans anymore. So that's a little bit interesting, I think. It's like, wow, only 7% of all my viewers are Americans. Wow. If you are from outside of the United States, let me know. Say something. Say hello, where you're from. Let's talk about this game a little bit. We have a couple of choices we need to make here soon. We're trying to fix some of our entertainment issues. We're almost done with our theater. Bought some more clay so we can start accomplishing some of these city, like, how do you say, things to appease and take care of my people. They have demands, or not demands, but, you know, basic human needs. I'm fitting just about every one of them. I'm making sure that we're squared away on all of them. We need more flax for linens, but you know, our food is generally under control. I know I need more luxury items, but our entertainment is pathetic. So what we need is, we need to get these fields ready, starting to have some farms over here. As you can see, we have a lot of, I wouldn't call it fertile, because, you know, this is the Arid Drylands map. This is the most fertile soil that is actually available to me. We got a couple of arborists here, increase our fruit production. But, you know, I really want to claim more territory. I'm juggling a lot of different responsibilities right now as far as taking care of my people, and you know, that's one of the things in this game that I love so much, is it's a struggle to maintain balance. If you're like me, you might expand rapidly and want expansion. So even on the hardest difficulty in the game, in the most inhospitable territory, I like to have a high population. We're on year 26 and we already have almost 320. Let me show you my my wolf den area, if I haven't had the pleasure of speaking into your ear and showing you before. Oh yeah, I haven't toggled on all these things yet. Maybe this will be fun. Looks like we had a villager die. We have all these wolf dens, and they are providing us with ample meat, tallow, and pelts. Oh man, looks like we had more than one guy die over here. Let's check out our population. How are you guys doing over here? Y'all sick? Well, don't work if you're sick. I'd rather you just go home. Let's check this out. Okay, so I know that we have a school. Have I established a... Where are we at? I need a healer. We're about to take a hit on our finances, but I think it's a necessary thing to have. You gotta have a healer. You gotta have a healer, guys. Especially when you have a higher population. You can't skip on that for too long. I like my people to be healthy. I want them to go to work. So in this storage cart, we have a pretty good amount of stone that we've been stocking up. So, might try to speed this up a little bit. Before I start building too much, I need my people to come out here and explore quite a bit. Because I have an idea in my head about how I want to claim this territory, but if I see something out here that I like, there might be a bigger picture here at play that we don't quite see yet. We'll let them do their business over there. You know, this is some damn good music, is it not? Brought to you by Lo-Fi Girl. No, we don't save our work here. Oh, wrong menu. I go off of numbers. I like to keep them balanced, you know, as far as the fruit trees go. Alright, maybe we need to increase our amount of builders here. We got 30 laborers, surely we can have another builder. A lot of our guys are missing melee weapons. We're starting with a foundry. We do not have any iron ingots. Actually, we don't have any flax. Looks like we got to get rid of a weaver. How's our pelts doing? Doing a-okay. Our linens are not, because we do not have enough flax. We might end up having to buy some at a low price to fill our people's needs if it becomes an issue. Alright, so if you haven't seen this yet, this is a great method for increasing the fertility of all of your fields. This is just about the maximum fertility you can get. So I don't know if there's an update that changed this at all lately, but I saw from a gentleman on YouTube. If I remembered who it was, I would link it somewhere over here. Anyways, 2% fertility and 5% fertility boosted to your farm, supposedly, because you see it down here, it says at the bottom, oh, they changed it to 3%. Ah, they have made it more difficult. Is that something that is unique to this map, or is that something that they changed in the game, period? That's crazy. Well, yeah, I did notice that all of these fields were growing pretty slowly. They've been kind of steady in the 70s, but it's not nearly up to what I had expected, you know? So, and I have about 400 hours on this game so far. which is kind of sad and pathetic because it only came out about 3 weeks ago. I was in the US Army, and you could say I'm on a fake retirement right now. Kind of just taking my time, making sure to keep a balanced life. I know it's hard, kind of weird to say whenever you play the game so much, right? But my family just recently acquired some land north in the, I guess you could call the Great Woods of Texas. Technically, Texas you think is a desert, right? No. There's two parts of Texas. You know, you have the western part, which is very dry. It's more in the mountains, you could say. That there's actually, not actual mountains, but the elevation goes up a lot. I'm down by the sea, by the Gulf of Mexico in Houston. It rains here a lot. I live in if this doesn't give you an idea, I don't know what will. The name of my area is called the Woodlands. Trees everywhere. There we go. The reason I'm doing this is because as the integrity gets lower on a building's health bar, it needs to be repaired. And if you have played this game on this map before, you would know that the integrity goes down very quickly. And the builders are not so quick when you give them 500 jobs to do. So. But yeah, my fellow Americans, gonna have a little talk. And before I start talking about this, I want you to know I joined the Army as a counterintelligence special agent. My job, and I guess I could talk about this, they fucking kicked me out because I wouldn't take their experimental COVID vaccine. They told me to take the vaccine, and I told them, there's no way in hell I'm taking that. It came from China. It came from their lab. There's no doubt about it. As much as they want to cover it up. Because, and understand something. There is a massive bifurcation of opinions in America today. Huge differences. Now I'm going to tell you my opinion. The media in America is corrupted. No longer is it about free speech in America. They are trying to kill free speech in America. They are trying to... Just imagine this. A country was founded and there's major rules major rights that they give the people, right? You know, the second rule, the second thing in the Constitution basically says you can have guns, as many as you want. You have the right to defend yourself from tyrannical governments. Because we don't see any of those in today's world, right? None of them. No government's tyrannical or corrupt. And that's a big reason why, you know, I think these countries that allow you to have your own personal weapons, they're so dangerous in a way of you can't corrupt them. You can't go in and take over just willy-nilly like that. You, I think, have such a strong culture, have such strong progress when you allow your people the freedom to do whatever they please. Just as a child must go through their life and make their own mistakes, with guidance, of course. You want to listen to your superiors, your elders, your parents, your mentors. You want to listen to all those people and make your own decisions, right? Because in the end, it should just be about you and your decisions. How you want to lead your life. What kind of life you want to lead. What kind of man you want to be. What kind of woman you want to be. It should all be your choice. And then you have countries like China. Mao Zedong. Mao Zedong. Go look him up. Murdered over 100 million of his own people. He was a ruler of China. about 50 years ago or so. I mean, the ruler today, he wants to take over the world. I think that because he understands militarily they have been quite weak. Instead of trying to take over the world by force, they've been trying to take over the world economically. And that is why China has become so intertwined with the world economies. That's why right now you have been hearing, I mean, hey, it's, what is it, September 1st, 2022? And that's why you've been hearing so much lately about China's economy collapsing, going to create a world, whatever, world economic collapse. There's a lot of bullshit coming. Trust your neighbors, trust your guns, and trust God. Be good to your neighbors, man. You're not gonna survive by yourself. Lots of crazy shit's gonna come. Get you some GANs. Don't wanna be caught with your pants down. Everyone should have the right to defend themselves. Do bad things ever happen with weapons? Of course they do. Bad things happen in cars too. Bad things happen with alcohol also. I think the best thing we can do with that is just make sure whoever's purchasing and acquiring these weapons, they're right in the head. They don't break laws. They don't, do bad things. You don't want to have bad people with guns, right? You want to have good people with guns. And whenever you have good people with guns, go look it up. You'll have these instances, especially here in America. You hear about it all the time. Someone has a concealed carry license, which essentially it means you can carry a pistol on your hip, and it is legal. You can walk wherever you want into stores. Some stores may say, hey, we really don't want you to have the weapon in here. Hey, we sell alcohol here as a bar. Please don't bring your weapon or knives in here. And that's totally acceptable. 100% agree with that. But you go to a grocery store, you go to a bank, you go to a whatever, and some guy tries to come in and rob the place, and he's willing to murder somebody to get what he wants. Hell yeah, I want the guy who's standing right next to me to have a weapon. Hell yeah, I do. That's when people really show what heroes they can be in saving people's lives. I have no problem. I have no problem with people defending themselves. Now, I just think it's interesting because, like I told you already, I 110% believe with my whole heart MSNBC, CNN, even Fox, all of the big media companies in America that produce bullshit are owned and run by communist nations such as Russia and China. That's why they don't ever talk about the things that are important. They want you to believe that this president is a bad man. They want you to believe that this horseshit president that we currently have is a good president. They want you to think that he's doing good things, and the orange man that's bad did bad things. You don't ever hear them criticizing Biden, talking about Biden's laptop, talking about what Hillary Clinton did. They back them up. They protect them. Half of America's politics are bought out, sold to the communists. They want America to burn, and that's why America is. Many cities with all these protests turning into shitholes. Why? Pathetic policies, not allowing people to defend themselves in hot zones. There's a certain area in Chicago that whenever America was in the Afghanistan wars and all that bullshit too, we lost less soldiers at war than we did people here in one section of Chicago. Now, who runs Chicago? Is it the left or is it the right? Who do you think it is that runs Chicago? It's definitely not the so-called racist, white supremacist, nationalist, extremist right. Nope, all of our cities are run pretty well. All of our cities, all of our politicians at our local governments, they take care of us. They do a damn good job of it too. It's the left, the ones that supported racism in the beginning. The Democratic Party was, and still is, the most racist organization on earth, in my opinion. Hey, that's my opinion. I don't want to say that there isn't potentially other more racist organizations, but just imagine a political party that is galvanizing a media source, turning it into propaganda to make an entire population of people think a certain way against another group of people, even though there's little to no proof about anything that they say. Yeah, and I said propaganda, my friends. It's propaganda. 100%. 100% is propaganda. Cool, we got a foundry. There you go. Now, do we have any heavy tools? That was our last heavy tool, and that's very unfortunate. Did we ever get that windmill established? That's a negative. It's right there. Who's using our other heavy tool? Whatever. In the next year, year 29, we will get our heavy tools. And we are also going to try our best to upgrade this puppy. We're going to get a lot of bricks at no matter what the cost is. We're going to get a lot of bricks. But yeah, so if you come from a country where you feel the same way, I mean, I highly doubt, and I've already confirmed that other countries, such as Germany, I mean, there's a lot of other countries. I don't want to try to go and list them all. I'm probably going to get a couple wrong, but dude, there's so much propaganda being pumped out of all of our media sources. Just be careful what you listen to, and make sure that you listen to the ones that make the most common sense. Are they calling the other side idiots? Are they calling the other side racists and all of that, trying to make them look bad? That's your propaganda, folks. That is propaganda, intended to brainwash you and make you think one way. Use your critical thinking skills. Does that make sense? Does that make sense at all? I don't think so. Look, I've never voted for a president before. I live in a state where, fortunately, I can bet $1,000 who is going to be elected. I've never had to vote for Trump. However, after he was president, I realized just how much and how hard he worked for this country. And regardless of what you think, I know he's a jerk sometimes. He says some pretty crude things. But on paper, and that's all I care about. I don't care if my president is a douchebag. I don't care if he's an asshole. I don't care if he says things that offends people. What I care about is my president running my country the way a president should. Is he doing right by the citizens? You go and look at all the things Trump did on paper, and you start to question if you hear, something bad about him on the news. Why don't you just go ahead and think, Is that true? Did he actually say that? Maybe I should go investigate that myself. Is he actually racist? Well, why don't you look at his actions? His actions say that he is in no way, shape, or form a racist. Now, Biden. Oh, man. You want to talk about a fucking racist. You go look at the things that Biden has said. Holy crap. My God. I've never seen such a huge racist as a president before in my lifetime. My God. We're going to speed up here. See if we can catch some action in the early spring. Waiting until the traders get here. We are going into year 29. We have 316 population. People are generally happy. They have the entertainment they need for now. Let me check this out because... So it says at the bottom here, I have currently 67 residents within the range of this theater. And so... Oh, what's all this? Oh, those are the hunting cabins. Slowing it down just a little bit. I need to build another theater, and I need to build it relatively close. That's a healer's house. That is not a theater. I'm probably going to put it somewhere over here. That's a good spot for it. Flatten out this land. Maybe even put it over here in this area. I think, you know, the range on this thing's, excuse me, pretty dang good. Something like that. I'm gonna go ahead and start flattening this area out. We'll see how that goes. I might be sticking with this area. That would be quite alright. How's our population looking? Our workers, 24 and 3. Okay, we're doing okay. We need more people though. Why are you mad? You want more soap? Are you kidding me? Look, my guy. Let's look how much soap we have. We got 350 bars of soap. The reason you don't got soap is because you hadn't got off your lazy ass to go pick it up. You need to actually go to the store. They're not gonna just drop it off at your little cottage there. Need to upgrade this guy too. We need more iron bars. We need lots of stuff. I think I'm gonna start a new channel. This is the first time I've ever tried to live stream or talk in front of a lot of people online. I don't even have social media, guys. I don't care much for social media. But some things just need to be said. I'd like to start making videos that really show people that the Democratic Party of the United States it's just trash. Absolute trash. You're talking about a party that is sending money all over the world, even though we have never had a debt so large in our entire, like, we have never seen it. We are just spending all of our money, creating more and more debt for ourselves and driving up inflation. That's the Democratic Party right there. That's what they're doing. So if you're hurting because the American dollar is losing value, there you go. The Democratic Party of the United States. Not of the people for the people of the United States. They're probably of China for China. Trying to make the American dollar weaker, trying to spend less money on defense forces and militaries. Dude, taking all of the Americans' hard-earned money, raising taxes just to spend it on nonsense, sending it to our enemies. Yep, that's what they're doing. And the stupid, I mean, like, I'm calling the Democratic people stupid, like the actual people that consume the news, because it's like this. It's like you got a group of people that they just watch the TV. They take everything they see and they just think, oh, that must be 100% true. I'm not going to investigate that at all. Dude, our media lies to us 24/7 and people don't even realize it. It's so stupid. It's so bad, bro. I love America. I love being an American, but I'm just tired of the media. I'm tired of the politics being just trash. Okay. So now's about the time that we start. Ah, I missed it. My mistake, guys. Go make those soap bars. Cool, we got tons of willow also. So we're in good shape for baskets and for soap. Okay, we can put some honey in the pot. We're gonna need to start saving whatever honey we get though, because we need to save up for when we start producing our own alcohol, our own beer. So if you want to know if your compost sites are picking up enough compost, just go and click on your houses and look at how much waste they have. If they have a lot of waste, you can be certain that they're not getting picked up in time. So, you know, I think a big thing that we can do here to help is to upgrade all these roads here. I really want to try my best not to prioritize too many more buildings. Maybe let the builders start catching up on all these little works that I have for them to do. All right. Now, I think I'm going to make executive decision here. Let's go and put up that second wall around this town. Until I can make up my mind about where exactly are we going to take over. Where are we going to put walls up over here? I mean, it could be just a simple thing. Could be just a simple thing. Just put a wall from here. Use a little bit of the height to our advantage in this area. That's a good spot. That's a great corner spot. And just, you know, I could have a couple towers up here, take over this mountainous area, but like, that just goes too far. I'm probably just gonna double up on towers. Maybe put one in the middle here. And then bam, here's the mountainside. Come out to the corner here. We really need this area for homes, to take more resources. We got some berries out here too, but we really want to put up a lot more farms and putting colony here. Maybe a little colony over here in this space. Keep our area balanced to where everyone has food being grown in their area. Let's see what this guy's got. Nope, guess we can't even do it. Oh, they got wood. Can we sell anything to this guy? Let's just go ahead and get rid of all that soap there. That'll be enough to get a bunch of this wood, even though it's at a marked up price. We're gonna transfer some more funds from our. Yeah, let's go and grab some of this. We definitely want to stock up on some of this stuff. Man. Now. Do I want anything from this guy? Can I get anything else? I could get some weapons. That'll tide us over until we can start replacing them with some of the swords. Yeah, that might be a good investment, you know? Might be a good investment. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and before we start laying out the construction for our wall, I need to decide if it's going to be on the inside or the outside. Should it be on the outside or the inside? Probably the outside, right? Yeah, we'll put it on the outside. Now, where are we at? That's the theater. Did we level this space out yet? No, let's go ahead and prioritize that. Just get it done. Now, I have never seen them attack from the other side of a mountain before. So I'm going to make a gamble here and just say that it's just unpathable terrain. I could bring the wall further up to here. Block that off. Why don't we just start there? That's a great place to start. We're going to just go ahead and lay it out. It will not get done right now. Let's go. Oh, we gotta do this little thing here, so this will be fun. Oh my goodness. That's so weird. That I do want prioritized because that has to be done in order for us to plan. Why don't we just go ahead and do some little wall stuff here. That's nice. Let's go ahead and do it just like that. We have a lot of terrain flattening to do here. Bam, bam. Look at that. Both of these guys can reach it. It's a great spot unless they come from over here. We'll see what happens. We're still probably going to want to have a wall around the base of this area just to be sure, you know? But, maybe we come back to that. Maybe we prioritize that depending on how soon they decide to utilize that little loophole there. How about this? That looks great. I like it. That's a good spot. Go ahead and just flatten the area around it. But I'm not going to prioritize that. And that is going to help us set up the towers like this. Let's go ahead and set up another tower. Do we go ahead and just go this way? Do we just keep it like this? Keep a more minimalist approach? Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. We can always expand later. We can always do bigger later. Maybe just one will be enough. We'll see. I do kind of want to come out here in this area. That's good. Let's check that again. Maybe more like that. And we're definitely going to flatten that as well. Whoop, that was wonky. Let's try it from this way. Okay. Let's set this one first. And then we will just put something in the middle here. Maybe more farther up. Maybe just... Yeah, this would be kind of good. That way this... yeah, this will be a good area. That's a good spot to start, right? That's a good way to start. We'll finalize the tower's position, and then we will kind of build around it, level around it. I think that this should be impathable terrain also. This is going to be a nasty spot. having 2 towers like this. Oh my gosh. I pity the fools that come that way. Lots of work to do. I expect our population to go up more though. So we should be looking at 50 workers and maybe 5 or 6 builders. That'll help us out a lot. Let's check out the trader just one last time and make sure that we are completely done here. Did we transfer the funds? Maybe we got just enough to grab us a little bit more wood. I like to have a lot of wood, a lot of firewood, a lot of wood planks. It's just good to have yourself prepared. Alright, I think we're done with that. Ah, we got some mice. Were we able to find any bricks? Grr. Alright. Okay. Maybe we do make ourselves a brick factory at this point. That's the only thing that's really holding us back. You know, we do have some clay. So why don't we just try to be smart with it and only assign 1 worker. Let that resource stretch out. Well, technically this area is free to use. It's not like I can put any homes here because of the compost. I'm gonna go ahead and send it. That's not a bad spot. All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and put a composting site. I know that we need to get started on one. Let's just go ahead and rush that until our roads get built. That's going to help us catch back up on all of our waste management. Plus, it's really good for the farms. Want to go and get a good start on that. Come on, everybody, grow. We're not doing too bad, guys. We're not doing too bad. Can always do better. Look at that. All right. See, look at that. I like to keep it balanced, everybody. I like it to be balanced. Going off of these numbers here. Leave the last 2 for whatever else. That's a good start for now. You should be full. I don't know if I can put anything of significance out here. Maybe just that 1. That's cool. Oh, can we put 1 more over here? Whoop, wrong buttons. Yeah, we can put 1 right there, right? Looks flat enough to put a road, right, guys? All right. Awesome sauce. Walls. Superior stone walls. Okay, we're gonna need to flatten that out. Oh, no we don't. That's awesome. Don't need to rush any of that. Not at all. That's... We can always go back and prioritize that stuff when we need it. Okay, alright. Let's go ahead and rush some of these, though. We need those to be done. Let's go ahead and speed it up to 1 time speed. Here we go. Let's see how this plays out. Alright, battle buddies. Take them out. Take them out. Take them out. That's it? That's all we get? That's the show? No way. Should become an avalanche soon. I have tons of corpses here whenever they all come after these people. Oh boy. Ah, run, Jenny, run. All right. I think we're gonna be good on meat for a little while. Get out of there while you can, run. Uh-oh. Okay. So many carcasses. Now look, if you hadn't seen this before, all the other wolves will sniff out the meat and they'll come up and start eating it. I think that's kind of a nice feature there. Whoa, there they go. You better run, Tommy. Oh, that's Jenny again. Whoa. Whoa. It's the most interesting stuff that we've seen here in a little while because, what was it? You're 26, 27, something like that when we had a raid, so it's been a little while. Speaking of raids, we probably should get started on the outer wall again. Yeah. Oof. That slope, though. Let's go check on that brick factory making area. Oh, are they just now getting around to it? Okay. Well, that's quite all right. Okay. Cool, they're almost done with that spot. Let's see what we can do. Whoops. Is that enough to get this thing flat? Yeah, you know what? I'm okay with that. We can move it later. In fact, we're gonna have to move it later because of the integrity loss issues. Like this one. Can always move a building. Can always do it. So, this is a good idea. You know what I'm gonna try to do? I should probably start with this area. Put the houses in exactly the way I want to keep them permanently. Make it look real nice, as good as I can. And I'm going to be pulling the homes from all these areas where they need to be flipped and just moved anyways. Because of the integrity loss issues. That'll free up more space in these other areas. And that will allow me to work my way back this way. Make it look real nice. That'll be a good long-term plan. I need these spots to be flat though. So, you know what? I'm gonna be a douchebag and just say, hey workers, guess what? I found more for you to do. Imagine that. Yeah, since most of our valuable resources are kept in this sector here, we definitely want to be getting this wall ready. That don't look right, but you know what? Oh, invalid. Okay, well, you know what? We're gonna make it work. We're gonna start prioritizing all these this side of the wall later. I want to get these bricks going so we can get our building moving. Looks like we're doing a little bit better on our deficit. Let's get these homes made. Right. Ah, dang, yeah, I definitely do need to be building some homes. Holy cow. I didn't even notice. Wow, I haven't been paying attention. Okay, let's run through and make sure that all of our homes that are unbuilt or something. Wow, I don't have any homes that... Okay, okay. This is cool. This is fine. I have some space here. I have some space. Whoops. That's not what I wanted to do. Ah, this is done. Let's see if we can do with a theater. Negative, Ghost Rider. It's gonna take another flattening effort. That's even if we want to keep it there. We could always move homes, like I said, and see if we can make some space somewhere else. Okay, homes, houses. Yeah, this will do alright. Go on, get those prioritized. You. Yep, if you hadn't realized it yet, the world we live in is literally clown world. It's just a big old circus. We need those homes built. Have all this stuff prioritized, guys. Still haven't even built these homes. Alright. Oh, we just need one more plank, guys. How is our metalworking going? Okay, that's pretty good. We got our granary. Oh my goodness. Whoa. I'm turning you off, dude. You're done. You're cut off. I don't even have bakeries up, guys. Food. That looks like the bakery to me. Gonna put this next to the market. Gonna put this next to this market if I can. Oh, I can actually fit it right there. We're gonna rearrange stuff later, guys. That's pathetic as far as organization goes, but it'll get the job done. Alright, I will go back and prioritize those later. For right now, our flour is in a good place. We definitely need that other granary built. Storage, bam. Phew. Maybe we should come over here and start trying to top these off a little bit more. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Why don't we just go for it? You do have crops, right? Okay. Alright, here we go. We cannot keep up with our population. It wants to grow so fast. Let's check out our population. Yeah, it's about to do a little flat line here like this. Yeah, just, what is this? We're starting to grow a little bit faster now that we are having, you know, birth rate take hold. What is our Oh, only 65 is educated. That's not so bad. Ah, look at that. All we're missing now is some labor. All these homes that are getting ready to be built. It's good stuff, man. Okay, so... Alright. This is all good stuff. I kind of want these gone, but it's not necessary right now. I could put another market right here even and have a few homes stretch out. That wouldn't be so bad. We'll see what happens. Some rats, eh? Do I not have... Yes, I do have a rat catcher. We're gonna kiss that up a little bit better. Man, come on now. You know that's all we need. Right, we need another theater in this area. Do we just take some homes away from here? We definitely need to flip this barn. Next season, I'm going to try to remember. Right around here in the winter season. Cool. There we go. That's a little bit better. I wasn't paying attention to our homes. I'm sorry, guys. We're going to get that population moving again. Oh, wonderful. Here we are. We're going to just keep it at 1, just like we said. I know it's going to slow down a lot. It's already a building that doesn't produce so many. But we do want to maintain our clay. We want to keep it because it's important for building. It's important for the farms. Speaking of, we need to make sure. See, look at this. It's moving so slow. I think this line was behind the sand, actually. It was so low. It just takes a while for this bar to move, I think. And I think that... I don't know for sure. I haven't verified this, but I think that they fix the soil content when they work. And I haven't had that happen. Like, I've been putting these guys into service early, so they aren't as prepared. I really want that finished. Start filling these up with houses soon. We need a major park right here. I think that's about the only place I can really put it unless I want to flatten out more space. Oh wow. Did that fit? I could have swore I saw some green somewhere. Maybe just a figment of my imagination. Alright. What about right here? I know we could flatten this out and get this going. That's not a bad spot, actually. Is it out of range of the market? It is. So right here. Sorry, workers. Gonna go ahead and flatten this out a little bit more. It's a lot of work to do, boys. Alright, well, you know what? It's getting a little late. And I have to wake up in 6 hours. I'm gonna go hit the gym with my boy. You're 30. That's a great place to leave off. Go ahead and just take that screenshot. What do you think? Should we make it the farms again, but just it's snowing outside? There you go. We got that little year 30 icon. It's perfect. Okay. We did a lot this time. This was a good session. We're in a good spot, ready for next time. Let's turn the toggles back on. I think that's good. Well, alright guys, I'm going to go and save it here. Thank you for following along if you stayed this long. Just bless you, man. Thank you for sticking around. If you like the stream, let me know. If you don't like the stream, let me know and tell me why. Thank you for being here. I hope you come back next time.